All right. Let me practice some chords in the C major. Well, using the C major chord. What I'm going to do, uh, I'm not teaching. I'm just practicing. So if you want to join me in my practice session, you are welcome to do so. But I'm not teaching. I'm not teaching. I'm just practicing. Then you can join me if you like. I'm going to practice something called hybrids, using the C major chord or C major 7 chord. The um, the hybrids is, for example, if I play the upper structure of the C major chord, upper structure, like starting from the C, no, starting from the G, which is the fifth degree of the C major scale. So I'm playing upper structure of the C major chord or C major 7 chord. And then when you play upper structure of the chord, so you add some colors, some tensions to the original chord. All right, extensions, tensions. Now, if let me play. When you play a hybrid chord, also known as slash chord, I mean you are playing a triad over a bass note of the original chord, but in the triad you don't have the root or the third of the original chord. That means if I'm playing a hybrid of the C major chord, I'm not going to have the C, the root in it. I'm not going to have the E, the third of the C major chord in that hybrid chord. So that makes the chord a very very nice chord. And people probably don't even expect you to play that chord, because they're going to say, well, but that's not a C. Well, that's what makes the sound even more interesting, because it add the sound, the what you just did, the tension you create, add something that they haven't heard, they did not expect to hear, and that makes your music more interesting, more pleasing to hear, as long as you use it the correct way. So let me play. I'm gonna play a G triad over the the C bass note of the C major chord. Most of the time the guitar player just play the hybrid, the triad, and the bass player play the root. In this case, the C note, the bass C note. So if I play C major, I'm going to play G major triad, which is G. That's wrong, so I'm going to try it again. Now we're good. So This is a triad. That's a G major triad, and then the bass player, the bass player plays the C bass note. Okay, so that's the reason why if you read music, if you know how to read music, and you're reading your chart, you can see they can show you something like a G/C. That means I'm going to play a G triad over a C bass. Okay? That means the C note, the bass note. So if I do that now, I just play the triad. I'll just play the triad. Let me play the C. This is the C. So if I play the whole thing, so what chord we just created here, if we analyze, we can see that we have a C. Remember, we're using the C major chord. So we have a G. A G, that's the fifth of the chord. We have a B. Okay, right there we know we're dealing with a C major 7 because B is the 7th note of the C major scale. Then we got the note D. All right, D is the 2nd note of the C major scale. But in this case, since we playing with extension of the scale, we're dealing with upper structure of the C major chord. So now the D will not be it. I mean, the D, which is the 2nd note of the major scale, will now have another name, as we have another number attached to it, because now its attention is played further than it was played in the original chord. So now you need to add 7 to that note, to that number, 2 to make it a 9. So instead of a 2 now, as attention, when you play C octave and so on, now you have a 9. So now we know we have a C major 7, 9. So we have a C major 7, 9. We can just call it a C major 9 chord. So it sounds like this. Let's try another one. Let's try a D major triad over the C note, the root C, the bass, in the bass. Let's go to the 7th fret. All right, right here, 7th fret. I'm gonna play D major triad. That's in the 7th fret. The only difference, I'm playing the 2nd inversion of the D major triad, because I start with A, and we have A, D, and then F sharp. So remember, that's over the bass root C. So the bass player is playing the C as I'm playing the triad over the C note. But I don't have a bass player. I'm gonna play the C myself in the bass, which give me okay. what do we call this chord? Let's analyze it. C. Okay, that's the bass. That's the bass note. And we have A. Okay, in the C major scale, A is what number? 6. Okay, no, we know we have C major 6. What is the next note? D. So okay, D is a number two note in the C major scale. But remember, now it's an extension. Okay, it's an extension which is played after the C octave. So now it's not a 2 anymore. You need to add 7 to it. Remember I told you so earlier. So it's a 9. So now we have a C major 6 9, and the next note is what? Is F sharp. What is the note number for F in the C major scale? Number 4. Okay, sharp 4. Now remember, now it's extension. It's a tension now. It's an extension of, just like we just did for the D. Add 7 to it, that's 11. Okay, sharp 4. Now extension, it's sharp 11. So we can say we have C 6 9 sharp 11 chord. That's what it is. That's the chord we just created. Okay. Keep playing down. Okay. Maybe I just play one more triad over the C. C bass. C in the bass. Let's try B minor triad. B minor triad. I'm gonna do it right here. Okay, it's gonna be B, D, F sharp. That's a B minor triad play over the bass note C. Like I said, there's no third or root, you know, of the C major chord in the triad that I just played. That's the reason why it is called hybrids. Hybrids or slash chord. So if you play a B minor triad over the bass note C, what do we get? What chord do we get? Once again, let's analyze. C, we know we're dealing with C major chord. Okay, B is the 7th of the C major scale. So we know we got C major 7 right there. Then the next note is a D. Oh, D, we saw that before. It's a 2 in the C major scale. Extension, add 7 to it, we get a 9. Okay, now we have the C major 9. All right. The next note is a F sharp. F sharp, we saw that before. F sharp, what is the note number for F in the C major scale? Then that's note number 4 for F. So that's F sharp, sharp 4. Remember now it's an extension of this F. We add 7 to it. Now we got sharp 11. So what chord did we get? Let's see. C7, major 7, add 9, C major 7, 9, add sharp 11. So you have a chord C major 7, 9, sharp 11. That's the chord that we just created. Okay? You want more? Do you want one more? Well, like I say, I'm practicing. I want one more. What if I play a B flat? A B flat over a C, over C major, over the C bass note. B flat. B flat, where do I get that? Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna get it. 8th fret. 8th fret, 4th string. Alright? That's it. Like I said, I'm practicing. If I make a mistake, I go back and correct it. Alright? That's the reason why we practice. We're going to learn from our mistakes. So, okay, this is a B. I'm going to play a B flat triad while the bass player is playing C in the bass, on his bass. So I'm playing a hybrid, because this triad I'm going to play, it does not have either the root C or the third of the C major chord, or C major 7 chord. All right, let's see. Let's see, B flat. Okay, and then we got D, and you got F. F. B flat, D, F. Okay, where's the C? Well, if you go, the C is right here. Okay, I just move my finger to the 6th fret. I mean, not 6th fret, 8th fret, 6th string, and I get the C, which the bass player should be playing. Okay, so now if I play the whole thing, I'm gonna have, let's see. All right. So what chord we just play right there? Okay, let's see. Let's analyze. All right. B. We just play B flat to begin the triad. B flat. What is B flat? B flat in the C major. In the C major scale. B flat in the C major scale. Now it's not B, it's a B flat. So when you see B flat, when I see B flat in the C major scale, that's a flat 7 right there. It's a flat 7. So every time I see a flat 7 like that, if I'm playing the C major chord, now it's a dominant. Now it's a dominant chord. It's a 7th chord. It's not a major 7th chord now. Now it's a 7th chord. It's a dominant chord. All right. So we know that's a dominant chord right there. That means it's going to be at least C7, not C major 7, C7, dominant. Okay. So we got the flat. We got the flat B, then we got the D. D. Once again, we got the 9. Remember? So we got B flat, which is, we know that we see that in the C major chord, and then we just have a B flat. We add a B flat to it. Now we just make it a dominant chord. Okay, it's a B flat now. So let's continue. D. Okay, we got a B flat. We got the B flat, and then we got the 9, and then keep going. We got an F, which is, what is F in the key of C? Major 11. Oh, all right now. So we know we got a dominant chord now. We got the C, at least a C 7th, C dominant 7 chord now, at least. But when you add the D to it, okay now, with D, remember you add 7 to it, extension, you got a 9. So now I know I got a dominant 9 chord. It's more than the 7 because I got the D. It's a dominant 9. I got flat 7 and I got the 9. Now it's a dominant 9 chord. Then on top of it, I have an F, which is an 11. Oh, okay. Now I know I got a C9. I got a C9 suspended 4. Okay? I got a C9 suspended 4 chord. That's what we just created. That's the chord we just created right here. Okay? C9, which is C dominant 9, suspended sus 4. All right. So I'm going to play it in the 3rd fret just to finish my hybrid chord practice for today. This is the C9 suspended 4 chord on the 3rd fret, and I'm going to play started from the C, okay, in the 3rd fret all the way to the D in the second string, on the 2nd string. Let me say it again. 3rd fret, 5th string, which is a C, all the way to the 2nd string, which is a D. So I'm going to play. Of course, we have the F also, which makes it an 11. So right here, the F is on the 4th string. So the whole thing make it a C9 suspended 4 chord.